We now come to the namesake of our event, the event dinner, the awards. Tonight we will present 6 awards, all shaped in the statuette of the Phoenix. The Phoenix Award honors African-American Congressman George H. White from North Carolina, who served from 1896 to 1901. A former slave himself, White fought against racial discrimination, the disenfranchisement of African Americans, and proposed a bill to make lynching a federal crime. Can you imagine a bill to make lynching a federal crime? Sadly, there were those who were not ready for this message, and he lost that re-election bid. In his farewell address, he predicted that it would be a long time before another African American served in Congress. But let me say, Phoenix, like he will rise up someday and come again, said Congressman White. How proud he would be of us today, with 43 members of the Congressional Black Caucus, including a senator as majority party nominee for president of the United States. So tonight, we honor those who have helped the Phoenix rise again. To present the first award is the Congressional Black Caucus Chair, Congresswoman Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick.
Good evening again. Good evening, everyone. As Mrs. Pete said, we honor men and women across this country who give back. And today I am honored to give my award, the 2008 Chairperson's Award, to a program in Detroit, Michigan, and 25 other cities across the country. We call it Focus Hope. Focus Hope serves 42,000 meals to seniors every month. They train hundreds of young men and women who have been displaced, some right out of school, in high-tech jobs, technology jobs, jobs of the future. Won't you run the video, please?
Eleanor M. Josaitis co-founded the civil and human rights organization Focus Hope with Father William T. Cunningham in the aftermath of the 1967 Detroit riots. Working to eliminate racism, poverty, and injustice, they connected individuals to the financial mainstream by developing a wide range of programs to bridge the racial divide in Southeast Michigan. After the '67 Detroit riots, just as Focus Hope was starting up, she and her husband, along with their 5 children, moved back to Detroit into an integrated neighborhood at a time when many white families were fleeing Detroit. Since 1971, she has provided leadership and advocacy for Focus Hope's Commodity Supplemental Food Program for mothers, children, and senior citizens. She has made important contributions to public awareness of hunger and malnutrition, to the formulation of national policy and responsible legislation, and to effective program management. In the 1980s, Josaitis helped develop training programs to help underrepresented minorities gain access to jobs and careers. The programs broke the race and gender barriers in the machinist trades and have helped thousands of talented men and women get jobs in manufacturing, information technology, and engineering. Following the death of Father Cunningham in 1997, Eleanor Josaitis became executive director and later CEO of the organization. In 2006, she decided to focus her full-time efforts on fundraising and turned over the day-to-day administration of the organization to a new leadership team. Mrs. Josaitis has received numerous awards and honorary degrees in recognition of her commitment to civil and human rights, and in 2002 was named one of the 100 most influential women by Crain's Detroit Business. She's also been inducted into the Michigan Women's Hall of Fame and received the NAACP Freedom and Justice Award. Through her leadership and advocacy, she continues to inspire and empower future generations. Tonight, we are honored to recognize the achievements of Eleanor Josaitis.
Won't you welcome Focus Hope 40-year anniversary honoring Father William Cunningham, the president, the founder, and a real witness from God, Mrs. Eleanor Josaitis from Focus Hope.
Congresswoman Kilpatrick, this is a moment that I will treasure forever, and I promise you that we will work with courage and tenacity to repay the trust that you've placed in us. We have provided opportunities for thousands of men and women, and when they come back and throw their arms around you and say, I got a job, I bought a house, I got married, there's no greater gift than that. But I have something that I have to ask everybody in the room to please do for me. Last month, 42,000 seniors, mothers and children, picked up food for me. And I ask you, please, when you go to visit mom and dad and grandma and grandpa, open up the cupboards and tell her you want a cup of tea before she can tell you it's none of your business. Because every single day of my life, I get a telephone call that says, please don't tell my kids I'm having a hard time. But if I could have some food, I'd be okay. So hunger is still a reality, my friends. And God bless you, and let us get all those young men and women out to vote. God bless you, and thank you.